Hey everyone, how are you? Welcome to brodienero.tv. If this is your first time on the channel, enjoy the content. I'm pursuing my own journey as a DJ and producer in the electronic music scene, and I like to learn, create, and share everything with you guys so we all learn and grow together. Interesting fact here, the majority of you watching, I think it's something crazy like 90%, are not subscribed to the channel. So before we get going, if you can take a split second of your time, use your mouse or your finger on your phone here and just click subscribe. It would mean the world to me, so we keep growing and doing great things together. In today's episode, I want to talk about what I consider to be the three most important strategies and tips for developing a opening set for an international DJ. Now, this should be treated differently than when you open for your friend at a party or you're playing at a restaurant before someone. I mean, getting the opportunity, if you're lucky enough to open for a big international DJ, is again a huge opportunity, and it should be treated seriously. And I'm going to share my experience and again my three tips. Now, why do I think I'm able to speak on this? Well, I've opened for a variety of different international talent in melodic techno and Afro. To name a few: Innellea, Agents of Time, New York, 1926, Yubik, a ton of other names from Afterlife. In the Afro space, Arodes, Laolu, Vanco, Savage and She, Grosso Modo, and that list goes on. Venues ranging from a capacity of 200 people to venues with a capacity of 2,000 people, indoor, outdoor, everything in between. So I've had a good amount of experience in the last 6 years that I've taken this craft seriously, and I feel I can speak on it and share with you guys all that I know. So going into step one, we're going to talk about the practical prep work when you're preparing an opening set for an international DJ. So you want to make an effort to find unreleased IDs. I would always say avoid the top 10 on Beatport and hit songs alike. Find hype songs that are exclusive. I go on a website called hypededit.com. I use Soundcloud. I've even gone as far as sending DMs to other DJs asking for edits that I've heard over Instagram, or if I know they have cool edits and remixes. You want to make an effort to educate the crowd here. This is an opportunity to, not act like the headliner, because you're not, but at the same time, put on a good show and use the opportunity to share good music. Secondary to that, I like to batch good songs together. What I mean by batch is that you don't want to have a completely curated playlist like you would make for Spotify. A lot of DJing requires adaptability, so you shouldn't have something as meticulous as every song one after another that you're going to play, because that would show that you don't adapt and you're not considering the venue, the vibe, or the crowd's reaction to your music. But I like to batch songs together, so that could be as far as 4 to 6 songs that I know mix well harmonically, meaning the key that they're in, and also similar vibes and energy. Another cool thing is that when you're opening for an international DJ, it's an opportunity to test your own music. So if you make your own songs or your own edits, you can play them here. Ensure that your mix downs are powerful and clean. And if your demo or your song is chill, play it at the earlier part of the set. And if it's a bigger song with bigger energy, play it towards the end. It's also super strategic to play music of your own right before the headliner is going to come on. Why? Because the headliner might like your track and ask for a copy of it, or if you're lucky enough, they might even sign it. So what I've done when I opened for Agents of Time and Innellea, a couple of my songs that I really wanted to play, I played right before they played. So it was a cool opportunity to say, hey, this is my song, what do you think? The other thing you can do to make your set special is create cool remixes. Now you can do this live, where, for example, you have an instrumental on the right-hand side, and then on the left CDJ, you have an acapella that you're playing. If you don't want to do that because you don't want to take the chance of there being issues with how you're queuing up everything, you can create your own edit before. So I do a lot of this. So I have, as you know, a lot of house music songs don't have vocals in them. So what I do is I take those songs, if I like them, I strip vocals off of a hip hop or an R&B song, and I edit that beforehand through my DAW, mix it down, get somebody to master it for me, and then I have edits that nobody else has out there. Now, a good thing that you can do right now, actually, if you want some exclusive edits, is go to my SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/brodienero, and you can see I have a bunch of Afro house edits that went kind of viral with like thousands of downloads, and I'm in the process of doing a bunch of melodic techno ones too. So again, you can go on my SoundCloud, brodienero, and download those and add them to your set. Now let's move into strategy or tip number 2. This is for during your set. Opening sets should be chill, yes, but not so chill that you yourself are bored. You want to play music that has enough energy to make you dance and build up a great vibe. As the crowd builds, you build. If your general admission guests are coming in slowly, sometimes you need to play a little bit stronger so you get the existing crowd moving more. This whole process is super subjective. It requires real experience and a great relationship with your intuition and future thinking. Not to contradict myself, but I've played harder opening sets because the venue was new and we needed people to come and stay. I've also played too exclusive and too underground that I needed to play a more popular song from time to time. Don't stress yourself. The more you experience going through these things, the better you become with time. Tip number 3, strategy number 3, ending your set. A common practice is to descend down in energy a couple of songs before the headliner comes on. However, if your night has had a bit of a slow start and it took a while for the crowd to build, don't end and descend so abruptly that it deflates the crowd. There was one time that I played a really hype set for Agents of Time when I was opening for them, and at the end of the set I literally had people like screaming, cheering, and clapping, saying my name and stuff, and that was cool. And even when the Agents of Time came on, they said to me, "Wow, really cool music, you did a great job." And when I came down from the set, one of my close friends that I respect said to me, "Hey bro, you were good, but you played a little bit hard." And there may be some truth to that. So again, when you're opening for DJs, all of this stuff comes with experience and you have to use and trust your intuition. So just do what feels right and build a good relationship, again, with your intuition, trust your gut. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Again, this video is about the 3 key steps for curating a great opening set when you're opening for international DJs. There's lots more good content on this channel. Again, please like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you in the next episode.